Hello, I'm Willie Crace, Democratic candidate for Floyd County Judge Executive. I love the people of Floyd County. It's where my wife and I choose to raise our family. It's where I put God first and serve as a pastor. The youth of Floyd County deserve a bright future, but with the current excess spending of millions of dollars and an unbearable insurance tax of $1.3 million a year, Floyd Countyans cannot keep up with the cost of living. I'll stand for the future of our children, and with your vote together, we can change Floyd County. I'm Willie Crace, and I paid for this ad.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Fully wireless sensors mean easy installation without damage from drilling. One app gives you total control over every aspect of your home. The ultimate deterrent for porch pirates. Know exactly when you receive a delivery. You need security that is a fully integrated security solution, encrypted end-to-end and professionally monitored. Enjoy the peace of mind that comes from a professional smart security system.
Hello, I'm Brandon Spencer. Recent newspaper articles have stated that Eastern Kentucky no longer relates to the National Democrat Party. Their agenda killed coal, wants to take our guns, and supports abortion. I just cannot go for these things. That's why I'm running as your Republican candidate for state representative in the 95th District for Floyd and Pike counties. If you feel the same, please give me your vote on November the 8th. Paid for by Brandon Spencer.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. It's called Forward Pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus for only $89.99, which has 50 gig of high-speed data. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I'm Prestonburg Mayor Les Stapleton. The city of Prestonburg is quickly becoming the centerpiece for tourism on the Country Music Highway. Our Sugar Camp Mountain Bike Trail ranked number 2 in the nation from a known mountain bike authority. Our Passage Bike Trail crosses a bridge voted the most interesting in the world. The Mac Arts, Stonecrest, Jenny Wiley Park, and Marina, along with our new Dewey Lagoon, have become a destination for tourism. With your vote on November the 8th, we will continue to build a better Prestonsburg.
Supporting our team. Without all the donations from great people like yourself for Floyd County, our program wouldn't be moving forward like it is. To each candidate taking time out of your busy day to come support our program and introducing yourself, we thank you all and wish you all good luck in November. I don't have the thing. You don't have the name? I don't have the name, no. Tell me. Running for what? The first candidate to speak is Zach McCoy, running for jailer.
How y'all doing this morning? Oh, God, you can hear yourself. Just to let everybody know. They didn't let us know at the last one, so I'm going to let y'all know now. To start everything out, my name is Zachary McCoy. As some of y'all know, some of y'all may not know, I'm going to give y'all just a brief rundown of myself. I'm currently employed at Carl D. Perkins Job Corps Center. I'm a career and preparation instructor over there, and then I'm currently employed by Lifesaver Ignition Interlock. And I'm a regional advisor and the monitoring authority for the Department of Corrections currently. As also some of y'all may know, I just also left my career with the Department of Corrections to actually run for this job to be our next jailer. Before that, I was also employed by USP Big Sandy in Inez, Kentucky. And before that, I was also employed by the Floyd County Sheriff's Office. So kind of everything I've done for the last 10 years to kind of line myself up to hopefully be your all's next jailer and take all my training and experience and implement it into our facility. In my opinion, this race doesn't need to be about Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Independent, anything else. This race needs to be about doing what's right versus what's wrong. If anybody knows the current state of our jail, it's in the newspaper constantly. It's on the news constantly. Between failed audits, literally people dying, the drug situation is running rampant. And I think, in my opinion, and hopefully in all your alls come November the 8th, this is too big of a task for someone who has never done this before to undertake and try to take on. And I'm actually the only person running in my race that has ever done this before. That's why I know they say this doesn't need to be a debate, and it's not a debate, but I personally think that all candidates in my race should debate so that you, the people, and the other citizens in Floyd County watching at home can know who you are going to put into this office, because this office, I want you all to know that we have people laying on the floor currently in this jail. They're on mats this thick, and all it is just pretty much mat material, whatever they use it with. It might be cotton, it might be something else. But we have people literally laying on the floor in this jail on mats like this. That never should happen. It's in my opinion, it's a violation of like basic human rights, because there are people just like we are, and that could be anybody. Any of us can get out here on this road and make a mistake at any time and accidentally end up in this jail. You don't have to be a criminal to end up passing through those doors. I hope everyone understands that. I've seen innocent people go in that place just like I've seen guilty people go in that place. So I hope on November the 8th that you all will keep in mind and remember on like whoever wins this election, we are turning over the keys to these people's lives. They control when they eat. They control when they sleep. They control if they get their medication or not. And in some cases, they literally control if they die or not. So I hope that you all will take this race, if nothing else, seriously and vote for me, Zach McCoy, on November the 8th. Thank you all.
The next candidate is Brandon Spencer, State Representative.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Brandon Spencer, Republican candidate for State Representative. I was born and raised right here in these mountains. Still live in these mountains. I raised 5 kids in these mountains, 2 grandkids. I'm proud to be from here. I'm a businessman. I served as a law enforcement officer in this county for 5-6 years, police academy graduate. People are asking me why I'm running for this office and whether I like Ashley or not. It's not about Ashley or not. I like Ashley as a person. It's a matter of who can get the job done. So yes, I like Ashley just fine. But I asked her to meet me to discuss some very important issues at one time, and she refused to do so. And after that, I started looking into her record, and I discovered that her record is really not what we would want here in these mountains. She aligns with liberal agendas. She's taken money from the Democrat Party. She voted against lowering our taxes to 4%, and I find that very troubling in a moment of economic decline like we're in. So I am a conservative Republican. I'm a Donald Trump supporter. I stand firmly on my beliefs. I'm unapologetically pro-life, and I will always remain that way. I'm pro-police, and I will always fight for the people of these mountains. And if you'll elect me, I'll be humbly honored to serve you. God bless you. Take care. Have a blessed day.
You have plenty of time left. Thank you very much.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you still. You
No, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
County judge.
County judge. Who is it?
All right, next we have Willie Crace for County Judge Executive.
All right. Good morning. Appreciate everybody for coming out, and thank you to the city for having this opportunity to speak. My name is Willie Crace. I am your candidate for Floyd County Judge Executive. A little bit about myself. I'm a pastor. Been a minister for over 20 years, member of the church Rock Fork at Garrett for 29 years. My life revolves around God. One thing that we do is we preach, and I preach to my family, and I raise my kids with this understanding. It's not about what we can do for ourselves, but it's what we can do for other people. If we work all day, take care of our family, and come down to die, most people say, well, they lived a good life. But to me, if we've not made a difference in somebody else's life along the way, then we have missed the point. I want to bring that mindset to Floyd County. It's not about what we can do, it's about what we can do for the county. We've got wonderful people here, a loving county, and I like to see it grow in the right direction. I stand for transparency, 100% transparency, not sleight of hand transparency. I stand for honesty. I stand for doing things the right way. I'm a businessman. I've been blessed to own several businesses and run them here in the county, and I will close my business to run this county. I will be a full-time judge. You will find me in the courthouse. If you call me, I will answer. If you need to talk to me, I'll be there to talk to you. And I'll talk to you man to man or man to woman. I have a mindset that I'm not better than anybody else, and no one's better than me. We're all on the same playing field. And I think we need to run the county the same way. One thing that I will do is, like I said before, if you watched any of my ads, we have an insurance premium tax that was ran against, then implemented, and we've been paying it over $5 million the last 4 years. That money has come out of the pockets of Floyd Countyans. That money has come out of your pocket that you could have took care of your children. You could put food on the table, gas in your car. Times are hard. And I think that money, and I will do my absolute best to put that money back in your pocket. And I will do my absolute best to end that tax. So remember what I stand for. I stand for Floyd County first. Not what I can do, not what I can gain, not what anybody else can gain, but this county should be a county of one. One community, one county, one vision, one purpose. And it would be amazing what this county can accomplish if we work together. We have wonderful people in the courthouse. I think it's a shame that we can't work together. But under my administration, I guarantee you we will work together. And we'll change people's lives, because that's what it's about. Willie Crace, Floyd County Judge Executive, Floyd County first. Thank you.
Thank you, Willie. Appreciate it very much.
Now next we have Josh Shepard running for City Council.
How y'all doing this morning? My name is Josh Shepard. I'm a proud citizen here of Prestonsburg. First of all, I am a member of Branch Church here in Lancer. Proud born-again Christian. As for me and my family, we do serve the Lord. I am a praise and worship leader there at the church. A little bit, a few other things about me. I am a member of the Kentucky Opry. Probably seen me over at the Mountain Arts Center. I've been there for around 12 years. So I have dealt a lot with tourism. I run a successful business in Pikeville. I've been there 12 years. I want to be a member of the council simply because I believe in membership and teamwork. I want to work with the other council members. I don't want to work against. I want to work for this city. I want to raise my family in this city, want to continue to live here. I want to work with the mayor, not against. We've got to work together as a team. It's not about one person, it's about everybody. We've got to work together and make this place, continue to make it where we want to raise our kids and our family. This is the greatest city on earth, in my opinion. This is where I want to stay. And as a council, to me, it's another word for team. I help coach my son's basketball team, football team, baseball team. It's run, go, go, go. Anybody's got kids knows exactly what I'm talking about. And as a team, you got to work together. And as a council, that's what it's about. Working together for you guys. And that's what I want to be a part of. And I'm a people person. You come to me, talk about what we need in this town, and that's what I want to be a part of. That's what I want to be here for. I love everybody. I'm an easy person to talk to. It's very simple. I'm here for you guys. My campaign is simple. I want to be on the council for you. Very simple. I appreciate you. I love you. God bless.
All right, next we have up Clark Bradford running for magistrate.
I apologize for my voice today. I've had COVID and recently, and I cannot get my voice back for some reason. But just want everyone to know that I am a plain country boy. I stand for the truth. I've worked for the county for 9 years, 7 years as equipment operator, 2 years as a mechanic. Hopefully I've done the job in the 7 years, running the grader, the snow plows, the excavators, clean your ditches, fixing your slips, trying to help everyone that I could to help. And what inspired me more to run was my daughter. She was in high school, you know, like most of you kids are, and she was promised some things here in this county and never happened. And hopefully, if I get in there, I can see those things happening. I'm looking out for my kids, the future of my kids, the future of your kids. I support all ball teams. Yeah, I don't come because I'm not going to be a fake, something that I'm not. I love old cars. I've done it all my life. I've been a mechanic all my life. I worked for mines. I've been a boss for Fraser Creek 5 years. I'm originally from David, Kentucky. I live on Cow Creek. I'm married into the Burchett family. I stand for God. I've raised my kids in church. There's just so many things that this county is lacking. And I'm looking towards, you know, the future of this county because the roads mean a lot to me. And, you know, there's nothing for me to gain by the roads, you know, if I win this matchup, because I live on a state road. So, you know, I've always wanted to help people. I've never turned people down for no work. You know, I think that just being honest and keeping things the way they should be, natural, I think you go a long ways in life that way. But I stand for the truth. That's all I can say. I mean, my opponent, you know, he's a great guy. Everybody likes him. I mean, he's been with the power company. He's all older than me, so, you know, he knows everyone. He's done a good job on some things, you know. It's just some things that I think that's lacking, some things that people's not happy with. And I'm not saying that I can change things, but I will do my best to vote for what's right in this county. Like I said, I've been there. I've seen it. I know every inch of it, every line, every fire hydrant. I just ask for your support November the 8th. And God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Next, we have Les Stapleton running for mayor.
What is it?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome out to the festival. Please stay around and enjoy some of the festival. I want to thank the Pressburg High School baseball team, especially Brandy Kidd, who's put a lot of work into this. They did one up on the hill for the primary, and they're doing this one today to give people an opportunity to introduce themselves. I am Les Stapleton. I've lived in Prestonburg since about 88, 89. I wasn't raised here. I chose to live here. I chose to raise my kids here and have a family here. That was my goal. When I came on, coal decline, we lost $600,000 in coal service just because of coal decline. That was right off the bat. There were other issues going on. We had to fight our way back. We finally got to where we could start putting some money back. Physical affairs are the best they've ever been. We were able to buy a $186,000 garbage truck for the first time in the history of Prestonsburg and just write them a check. No loan, no grants. We need a truck. We wrote them a check and we bought it. After the process of bidding and everything else, we got the lowest bid and we bought it. That's the first time it's ever happened in the history of Prestonsburg. We're able to do more. We're starting to do more. And as things improve, we keep doing more. We concentrate on tourism for a while because tourism is an economy. Believe it or not, it's an economy. Over the last 3 years, there's been over $10 million rise in Floyd County on tourism taxes and stuff. That goes to the state, and that's the way they log them. The state does it. I don't keep those stats. That's from the state. You know, that's a tremendous amount of people coming in this area. And although it might not be what everybody likes, it is something that everybody can enjoy a part of by the people coming shopping downtown, by the people coming to restaurants. Example, last night, we had 19 cars travel from Georgia just to come here to have dinner and to enjoy our festival. There were $6.5 million worth of cars parked out here. That's the third rally we've had in 9 days come in through here. They've now included Prestonburg as a part of the rallies. One of them stayed overnight here. That's tourism. That's bringing people in. And you know what it's about? It's about small town. They can say what they want to. They can do what they want to. Small town America is what people want, they crave, and they're looking for it. We've made a lot of turns. We've got to where we needed to be. We're stepping up. You're going to see a lot more developments in the next couple of years. I appreciate your support, and I humbly ask for y'all's support for mayor. Thank y'all. By the way, the car show goes all the way around the corner, so if you go looking at cars, make sure you enjoy all the cars.
Good job.
Okay, next up we have Tyler Green for District Judge.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I don't think I'm coordinated enough to stand on this stump, so I'll just walk around here and talk to you guys this morning. I'm Tyler Green, your candidate for Floyd District Judge, Division 2. I was born here in Floyd County, went to grade school at Garrett and Duff, graduated from Allen Central High School back in 2001. For college, I went to Pikeville College, stayed close to home, and for law school, I attended the University of Kentucky, where I was president of the Student Bar Association. After law school, I came back home and was awarded a Rural Drug Prosecution Assistance Grant, where I served as Assistant Commonwealth's Attorney for Pike County for 1 year. From there, I spent time in Naughton-Magoffin County for a year as Assistant Commonwealth's Attorney and also practiced in some personal injury work at that time. In 2010, I came back to work here in Floyd County as your Assistant County Attorney, where I've worked ever since. As Assistant County Attorney, I've worked to get people off drugs. I've worked to help people. I've worked to help people with small claims probate cases when they couldn't afford an attorney. I've worked to make myself readily available in the office to help people. And that's what I think a district judge should do. And that's what I plan to do if I'm lucky enough to be elected as your next Floyd District Judge. So on November 8th, I would humbly ask for your vote and support to elect me, Tyler Green, as your next Floyd District Judge. Thank you all for your time this morning, and thank you to this baseball team for putting this event on. I appreciate you guys.
Next up, we have Brandis Bradley for District Judge.
All right. All right, Miranda, you don't have to worry about my time because this feller's going to keep me in check. Tyler, I'm with you. I ain't going to step on this stump. Good morning, Floco. My name is Brandis Bradley, and I really want to be your next Floyd District Judge. And I want to be your next Floyd District Judge for all the right reasons. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe in accountability, but I also believe in redemption. Let me tell you what accountability looks like. Accountability means doing the right thing even when it's hard. Accountability is not a slap on the wrist. Nobody ever got a slap on the wrist and got better. I want to really help people. And we have the resources to help people that we've never had before. We've never had more access to good, reliable rehabilitation services in Eastern Kentucky than we do right now. So let's help our people, because I look at these kids right here and let me tell you something. We can't afford to lose another generation to drug addiction. How many people you know are grandparents raising their grandchildren because their kids are on dope? Way too many. Here's my question. When these kids start having babies, who's going to raise their youngins? Ain't going to be nobody here to do it. We cannot afford to lose another generation to drug addiction. That's why I'm so passionate about this campaign and what I want to do from this bench, because there is one place where we can nip this in the bud in Floyd County. There is one place where we can make your loved ones go to treatment even when they don't want to. There is one place where we can make people who don't want treatment go sit there long enough until their mind starts clearing up and it starts sinking in and they finally start getting better. That place is that courtroom over there. All right? Now, I'm not saying we don't send anybody to jail, right? Jail's a great motivator. Because let me tell you something, if you want to motivate somebody to go do better with their life, you can't turn them in and out and in and out and in and out. That don't bother them one bit. They ain't never going to get better. All right? Let them sit over there a minute and think about it. Let them get uncomfortable to the point they want to do something different. All right? And let's start treating people fairly. I don't care who you are, where you come from. I don't care what your last name is. I don't care who you know. I don't care how much money you have in the bank. If it don't send me to hell or jail, I swear I'll do anything that I can do to help you. I can promise you that. We won't do anything illegal. We won't do anything unethical. But if I can help you, I don't care what your name is. Come and tell me you're from Floyd County. That's all I want to know. That's enough for me to want to help you. I believe it. I believe in recovery. I believe in redemption. I believe no matter who you are worthy of it. That your sons, your daughters, your mommies, your daddies, your best friends, everybody. Let's not leave anybody out, because it affects our whole, when we get people in recovery, it improves our entire county. Our economy gets better. We're safer in our homes and on our streets. Our children are safer. So let's do this for Floyd County. Before I go, let me tell you, I want to make sure you understand that I'm qualified for this job. I've been an attorney for 10 years. I've practiced in circuit and district courts in at least 25 of Kentucky's 120 counties. I've litigated cases in federal courts, the Eastern District of Kentucky, as well as the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals. And if you watch A&E's True Crime series, Accused, Guilty, or Innocent, you've seen my trial work and my work ethic featured on national television. I'm not just on the ballot, y'all. I'm on a mission to make a difference. Let's do it. Help me out. Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Heather Ousley for City Council.
Yeah, I'll try to get in here. Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Ousley. Thank you all for being here this morning. What a wonderful Jenny Wiley Festival we are having this year. It's so nice to see great crowds, so many vendors and activities. Congratulations to the festival committee and all involved. What a wonderful job. Okay. Yeah, I believe so. Again, my name is Heather Ousley, and I'm running for Prestonsburg City Council. I'm a lifelong resident of Prestonsburg. I love our town and its people and want to see it thrive. I would like to speak briefly about some of the issues I think could benefit our town. First, making Prestonsburg more accessible. For example, uneven, crumbling, and sometimes non-existent sidewalks are an issue when traveling in a wheelchair or with being unsteady on your feet. There are also some other obstacles people with disabilities face. We need to address these. Another issue is providing activities for everyone. All levels of activity and of all ages. It may be as simple as cornhole or other games in this parking area, or a chili cook-off, cake and pie contest, a community yard sale, or the fastest kid in town race. Even a formal dance at the Mountain Arts Center around Christmas or New Year's Eve. We could also capitalize on the assets we have. For example, dive-in movie nights at Archer Park Pool. The possibilities are endless. Also, if there are grants available, a community center would be a wonderful asset. It could provide a little something for everyone. A walking track, baseball court, basketball court, volleyball court, climbing wall, areas for video games, maybe even an area for the axe throwing game that's become so popular now. Classes such as arts and crafts or gardening, trivia nights, and social gatherings. An idea to enhance our tourism industry and bring people to our beautiful town would be hosting activities such as girls just want to have fun weekends. Activities that may include hiking, biking, spa treatments, yoga, shopping, and shows at the Mac or Jenny Wiley. Similar weekends could be planned for men, offering fishing, golf, and car shows. Thirdly, we need to provide good paying jobs and opportunities for our youth to stay here or return after college or technical school. Our children are our future. Last but not least, I would be an advocate for you. I have been listening to your concerns, from the flooding problems at Mays Branch to the feral cat problems at Black Bottom. I will do my best to make sure that the proper persons are made aware of your concerns. In closing, I will end this with a quote by Susan B. Anthony. Someone struggled for your right to vote. Use it. I am Heather Ousley. I am running for Prestonsburg City Council and humbly ask for your vote on November the 8th. Heather Ousley, number 8 on the ballot. Now, I hope everyone enjoys the parade and the rest of the festival. Thank you very much.
Up next, we have Bethany Pennington running for City Council.
Okay. Hi, my name is Bethany Joseph Pennington. I am a lifelong resident of Prestonsburg, Kentucky, and I am running for Prestonsburg City Council. A little bit about me. I have lived here my whole life. I am married to Rudy Pennington, and we will celebrate our 12-year wedding anniversary tomorrow. We have 3 beautiful children, Bentley, Brantley, and Wiley, and they all attend Prestonsburg Elementary. I am the daughter of Tamara and Greg Clark of Prestonsburg and Kermit and Karen Joseph of Prestonsburg. I graduated from Prestonsburg High School in 2002. If you know anything about me, you know I love Prestonsburg. Like Brenda said yesterday, she said, when I think of Prestonsburg, I think of Bethany. That's the first thing I think of, and that's how I want you to feel. You may not know me by name, but I know you saw my face, because if there's something going on in Prestonsburg, I'm there. I always show up for Prestonsburg. As a career, in my career, I went to Pikeville College and graduated in 2006 with a bachelor's in biology and psychology. I then went on to pursue a nursing career, and I worked at Highlands Regional Medical Center for almost 10 years and Pikeville for 2. I've probably taken care of you or your family, and I love doing so. After working in the ICU for nearly 10 years, I went back and got my master's degree, and I am now a nurse practitioner. I am working in addiction recovery. Like Branda's, I feel like I want to help our people. I do not want to lose another generation either. I didn't know if I wanted to do this today, because sometimes I get kind of nervous and I didn't have anything prepared, but I do what I do for the future. I want to be on the Prestonsburg City Council for our future generations. I want to progress like we are moving forward, and I want to keep moving forward. I want to provide a place that my kids want to come back to. I want my kids to live here and grow here and have plenty of opportunities in Prestonsburg. I want them to be proud to be from Prestonsburg, just like I am. I am running my campaign on growth, unity, and value. I want to seek opportunities that will enhance our residents' quality of life. Together, we can make our city a better place to live, work, and play. I want to create partnerships that will move our city forward and build upon existing relationships that will contribute to our success. I want to improve our city's scape and services by increasing funding for community projects that will instill pride and hope for generations to come. I'm all about Prestonsburg. I've always been about Prestonsburg, and I will continue to be about Prestonsburg. I hope that you will vote for me in November, number 3 on the ballot. As a lifelong resident of Prestonsburg, I've always been dedicated to our growth, unity, and value. I promise to always advocate for your children and family like I would my own. I will strive for progress throughout Prestonsburg. I want to work with other council members and the mayor to push Prestonsburg forward. I will seek every opportunity that will enhance our quality of life for the residents of Prestonsburg. I am a mother, not a politician, and I will always advocate for you and your children like I would my own. So let's make Prestonsburg an even better place than it already is. Vote Bethany Joseph Pennington in November, number 3 on the ballot.
Vote for my mommy.
You all right? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, you sure? A little sore. A little sore. Loud. You got to pitch your big girl.
All right, next up we have Mark Crowder for Magistrate.
Hey, good to see everybody out here today. See a lot of faces I haven't seen in the last couple of years, you know, with everything going on with the COVID and all that. And I can personally testify, you know, what I went through. I'd like to thank everybody that prayed for me and supported me through that, because I think if that, I would have left here. Like I say, my name is Mark D. Crowder. Y'all elected me 4 years ago as Magistrate District 1. We had the same 2 magistrates here in this county for probably almost 50 years, so combined. So I was really, really tickled to death when you all gave me a chance to work for you. I'm going to let you know about a few things that we've done and accomplished here in the last 4 years. Currently, in 42 months, we had blacktopped 52 roads. That number would be around 70 now, if not for the devastating flood we had in the Cow Creek watershed. You know, I told Judge Williams, I said, hey, these people need help. This budget money budgeted for my blacktop, you can have it for 4 years, but I want these people up here, I want their lives to get back to normal as soon as possible. Within minutes of the flood, had 8 crews on the ground moving state highway slips that they hadn't got to get to and aid these people and get them where they can get in and out of their homes. In the last 46 months, we've installed and replaced over 330 culverts just in this district. And that's been on, I said I'll never blacktop a road. I don't like election time blacktop where it's just put down to get a vote. I tell people, I won't promise people your road's going to get blacktopped, but if you see the county coming up through there adding culverts where they need to be, replacing bad culverts with the bottom rotted out of them, your blacktops are coming. We do quality work here. I've utilized property over here on 23 and other sites we've developed to keep and store materials that we use during the time of a big flood or a disaster. I think we've got a great plan of action. We keep hundreds of thousands of tons of shot rock, materials that I've obtained free of charge, tons of those. I've worked out a deal with Martin. I got all the concrete and materials. That comes in handy when you don't have anything else. But my campaign, I appreciate y'all gave me a chance to represent y'all. And if you feel that I've been doing my job representing the folks of this district, I'll be available as long as I'm able and feel that I'm making a difference in this county. If you think that I'm not doing the job that I was elected to do, you have a choice, and I respect that. If I'm not doing the job that I was elected to do, I have no business over there in that courthouse. So don't be shy. I'll wait for your answer on November the 8th. And God bless y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Thanks, Mark. Big boy.
Up next, we have Ashley Tackett Lafferty running for state representative.
Are we ready? Well, before I get started, the first thing I want to say is that I'm not like my opponent. I did not come here today to speak badly about him or use false accusations to try to mislead people. I came here today to tell you who can get the job done. My name is Ashley Tackett Lafferty, and I proudly represent you in Frankfort as your state representative. Just like many of you, I stand here proud to say that I'm a Christian, that I'm the daughter of parents who work in education, that I am the granddaughter of hard-working coal miners. I also, in addition to being your state representative, am very proud to tell you that I'm the loving mother of 3 who are going to keep me very actively involved in public education over the next 15 years and keep me firmly focused on the future of Eastern Kentucky. I am married to an old railroader who is dependent upon, whose job is dependent upon our coal industry. But I wanted to say that since you sent me to Frankfort, it's obvious that I stand strong for our traditional mountain values. My voting record proves that I vote to protect life education, the Second Amendment, and our working families here in Eastern Kentucky. That's why my campaigns have been endorsed by people like teachers, coal miners, the NRA, and first responders such as firefighters and police officers. But aside from my voting record, I've tried to first focus on a few things like our kitchen table issues here at home. I worked very hard to help reopen the doors of the Southeast State Correctional Complex in Wheelwright. For over 10 years, that facility sat vacant, and today it provides over almost 200 state-grade jobs to our community. That is 200 jobs that affect 200 people with 200 families right here in Eastern Kentucky. I also worked very hard to secure the funding to help finish the 680 connector from Minnie to Harold. As taxpayers, we invested over $70 million in that roadway to let it sit with a 3-mile hole right in the middle. I'm very proud today to tell you that we're making great progress on that project, and by this time next year, we will. I am confident that we will be seeing people driving and using the 680 connector between Minnie and Harold for the first time ever. Thank you. Thank you. Also, I'm very proud, as you probably heard during the governor's recent visit to Floyd County, that I worked hard to help secure funding to expand the Mountain Parkway through Prestonsburg. Getting over $25 million in the budget to begin design and construction of the Mountain Parkway through Prestonsburg it is going to be outstanding for our community. One thing it certainly does is it certainly guarantees that we never have to worry about the Mountain Parkway going through Johnson County. The Mountain Parkway is going to serve as a 4-lane corridor to bring better jobs to our county and to fuel our economy. But quickly, I'm not just here today to tell you about all the things that I've done since you sent me to Frankfort 4 years ago. I'm here to tell you that I'm not finished yet. I'm here to tell you that I'm not finished fighting for you. I am not finished fighting to make our home here in Eastern Kentucky a better place to work, a better place to live, and a better place to raise our children. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Now is the time. Now is the time to invest in Eastern Kentucky. Now is the time to make sure that we keep upgrading our infrastructure so that we can bring better, high-quality jobs to our area. High-quality jobs like in manufacturing and associated with tourism. I'm here to tell you today that I will not quit on the future of Eastern Kentucky. Please re-elect me, Ashley Tackett Lafferty, your state representative. I love you, 95th District.
I'm sorry. Who's that guy? Big boy girl? Yeah. Not a big girl? Well, okay. You've upgraded.
Okay, next we have Robbie Williams running for County Judge Executive.
All right, thank you, sir. No stump for me. I'm Robbie Williams. I'm your current Floyd County Judge Executive. I want to thank everyone for being here this morning. What a wonderful fall day in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky, and this is what I commonly refer to as our little slice of heaven. What a great venue, and the benefits of this program is to benefit our student athletes here in Floyd County. Brandy, thank you. Thank the parents for putting this function together. It's humbling to look around and see not only supporters, but friends and believers in what we are trying to accomplish in Floyd County. My goal was not only to become judge executive and right the ship, but to change the political culture in Floyd County forever, and I certainly believe we're doing just that. 4 years ago, upon taking office, there were numerous problems and no plan to move the county forward at all. Putting a plan together is like solving a jigsaw puzzle. We had a lot of pieces in place, but there were definitely areas that needed some additional attention. We identified what was right, we identified what was wrong, and we went to work. Such as Southern Water District was on the brink of bankruptcy, and today they're financially stable. I'm proud of where Southern Water District is at today and where they came from. And that was due to the hard efforts of our fiscal court in making those tough decisions. The Martin Community Center, been closed for 10 years. We refurbished and reopened the community center. Last year we had over 300 kids participate in basketball, 200 in volleyball, and most recently it was the hub of our recovery operations here in Floyd County. We had over 200 volunteers help us. We had 4,000 people to visit our community center, and we distributed over $1 million in donated goods to the folks that got flooded. We have started to refurbish our parks, and we recently added 2 new parks, one in Betsy Lane and one in Melvin. Last year alone on the county parks, not including Stonecrest, this is the county parks, we had over 600 kids that participated in t-ball, baseball, and softball on the county parks. It's never happened in the past. We're cleaning up our senior citizen centers, and we're taking care of our senior citizens. They're precious to us. We push for the reopening of the prison in Wilwright. There's a lot of folks that had a hand in that. It takes a lot of pushing from a lot of different individuals, but the 200 jobs that was created in that prison in the southern end of the county, it's amazing how it's revitalized that economy up there. We established a veterans cemetery in Allen. That'll be open early spring of this year. We got nearly $5 million in grants in this 4-year period for Southern Water District. We got $4 million in grants for the Wilwright water plant. That plant is over 100 years old, and it will be replaced. We have spent nearly $5 million on asphalt in Floyd County over the last 4 years. That is an amount that has not been spent on asphalt over the last 15 years combined. Our food pantries. We established grants for our food pantries, nearly $200,000 to ensure that our people got fed during COVID. We delivered over 64,000 meals to our senior citizens during COVID. To date, over a 4-year period, we have received in grants and discretionary funding nearly $15.5 million here in Floyd County. Why is that important? When I came into office, there was $29,000, that's it, in grants in the pipeline in Floyd County, and we have received $15.5 million over the last 4 years. Now, people talk about they're going to sit in the office and do their job. If you sit in that office, you're not doing your job. You got to get your butt up, go to Frankfurt, get the money, and fill these holes in your budget, and this is how you do it. It's important for me to outline our accomplishments, because it's easy to forget, because there have been so many. But what is really amazing is we've accomplished so much through 3 floods, an ice storm, and COVID. I'm grateful and I'm honored to serve as your judge executive. Placing your trust in me to manage your tax dollars is not something I take lightly. Regardless of what some may lead you to believe, the sky is not falling in Floyd County. Our future is bright, and I want to ask you to get on board and let's complete what we started together. Vote for Robbie Williams on November the 8th. Thank you.
Next, we have Alan Lafferty running for mayor.
Hi, I'm Alan Lafferty. I'm your candidate for Prestonsburg mayor. I've lived here my entire life, 51 years. Yes, I'm telling my age. We've had a lot of opportunities over the years, and they've been squandered. We've had business to go to Pikeville. We've had business to go to Paintsville. If we want to do some major shopping, you've got to go to one of those 2 cities to do it. And we can't stand by any longer and allow businesses to keep escaping our hands. It's right in our hands. And we've got a lot of opportunities, this city does. It's not just a place to come down and go to sleep. We're an actual city we can actually expand outside of these little walls right here and become a very viable city. How do we do that? We recruit new businesses, manufacturing and high-paying jobs by giving tax incentives and having having shovel-ready jobs ready, having curb-ready jobs. There are so many different things we can do that we can bring businesses in. And I've watched over the years, there's a policy called us for and no more. That has to stop. If it doesn't get to the right pocket, the projects aren't getting done. The top elites has run this city for decades. It has to stop. We've got to become a united city. We've got to become a united people, and we've got to let all the petty politics go. We've got to unite everybody in preparation to grow our city. And if we don't do it, it's going to be too late. We don't have 30 or 40 years. We've got to act now. Our tourism is a big deal, but it's beyond walking trails and beyond riding bikes. There's more to it. We've got an opportunity to be a Dollywood. Look at these beautiful mountains all the way around us. Can you imagine having cabins in all these mountains around us, having huge tourism dollars rolling in every weekend and through the week? There's been such wonderful opportunities, and we've passed them. But it's time to stop that policy of us for and no more. Until we do, this city will not grow. And I want to mention this as well. On our tourism, we need to bring in motocross. That's a huge deal. During COVID, all the kids and adults are buying motorcycles again. It brings out tons of people. We need to start the drag races back. Why that was quit, I don't know. It brought in thousands of people. Under Kent Rose brought in thousands of people in that program. And all of a sudden, the city is out of the racing business. It just doesn't make sense to me why we'll take, one step forward and 3 steps back. So I have a lot of ideas. If you'll come out to the Prestonsburg Community College or BCTS on Monday night at 6 o'clock, Les and I will discuss the way forward. And hopefully you'll decide who you want to vote for from there come November the 8th. And until then, I humbly ask you to vote for me on November the 8th. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan.
All right, last up we have Rick Hughes for City Council.
Yeah, take all you want.
30 minutes, is that what you said, 30?
Yeah, 34 minutes.
Caught a little off guard this morning. I was running a little bit late, but I appreciate everybody coming out and all the candidates are here. I wish you luck in your races. I made me a few notes. Usually I'm behind the mic. You don't see my face on radio, being the voice of the Cats for the last 30 years. My wife is Amy. She is the school counselor down at the high school. I have 2 kids, Jason and Ricky, 2 stepchildren, Dalton and Grace Trusty. We own 2 businesses here in Prestonsburg, and we continue to want to see those survive. And the most asked question, I hope everybody's listening. Yes, Pig and a Poke is coming back. That's an answer. You need to speak to my landlord. So I'm not going to throw his name under the bus, okay? But I'm a United States Air Force veteran. I'm a member of the Warehouse Church over on Water Gap Road, and I'm also a 2-term city council member here. I enjoy working with the administration, all of my fellow city council members. I'm also on the Stonecrest Golf Board, the Mountain Arts Center Board representing the city council, and I want to continue to help this city grow. We do need business. We do need to help this city move forward. Our future is our kids. Bethany said it well. It's getting our kids the education and the availability to stay at home, to be part of this city, and to help it grow. One thing that none of these candidates can do, and I'm gonna say it, we can't make promises we can't keep. I can promise you I'll work hard, I'll listen to you, I'll bring your concerns before the council, before the mayor, or anybody else. That's the promise I will make to you, that I can do that. I will help you. If you have a business that needs help, we will try to do everything that we can to help do that. I won't make promises that I can't keep. I'm one of 8 on the city council, and we also have a mayor. We work well with the city, with the county, and I want to keep that relationship going. I'm going to go back to my notes. We also have the best fire, police, and emergency personnel around, and we got to continue to support those people. It's great to see them out helping at these events, and this event this year, by far, is the biggest and best Jenny Wiley Festival we've ever had. I want to thank the baseball team. Without them, we couldn't have this event today, and of course, a big win last night for the Black Cats. But I want to continue to be your city council member. I'm number 11 on the ballot. So when you go down the list, just go to the last one, because that's where we're at. Over the last 3 years, over the last year, a little over a year, we lost 2 great city council members, Don Willis, Mike Lafferty. And then also one of the candidates running this time, Donna Jewell, a good friend of mine. So our thoughts and prayers are always with those people that we lose, and we certainly want to continue to do that. But if you've ever got a concern, you can reach me at High Tech. Look, my number's on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. You can message me. You can do whatever you need to do. But I certainly appreciate the baseball team, all of you all coming out. Let's keep Prestonsburg the star city of Eastern Kentucky.
Thank you, Rick. I'll stand up here with you all. Get up here for me.
We want to thank you all for coming out. We really appreciate your all support in our baseball team. We hope you all can come out this spring, watch us play a little bit, and thank you for all your support.
Also, if you all want to check out our booth over here, we have hot chocolate, T-shirts. The T-shirts are on sale for $10. Have our game hats and L8 and peanuts. Thank you all.
Thank you all.
You plan on being there for her for a long, long time. For recitals, soccer games, graduations, until she's a grown-up of her own. But what if you can't be there? Protect what matters most. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about life insurance.
Come push me, Daddy.
Talk to Agent John Greer Hunt today at 606-791-2122.
Reliable internet is crucial for everyone. Gearhart Broadband gets it. If your household qualifies, the new Affordable Connectivity Program can reduce your broadband bill by up to $30 per month. Learn more online today.
Hello, I'm Brandon Spencer. Recent newspaper articles have stated that Eastern Kentucky no longer relates to the National Democrat Party. Their agenda killed Cole, wants to take our guns, and supports abortion. I just cannot go for these things. That's why I'm running as your Republican candidate for state representative in the 95th District for Floyd and Pike counties. If you feel the same, please give me your vote on November the 8th. Paid for by Brandon Spencer.